Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your March 2023 Committed Love Reading. Gemini, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements, your moon and rising signs, your Venus, if you're heavy in Sagittarius or Leo or whatever other sign that you might be heavy in the chart. Feel free to check those readings out to see if there's more guidance or clarity for you, or answers to questions, or sometimes you have to piece things together in readings. But this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. And also, this is a committed love reading, so it's going to be between you and your partner. If you have more than one partner, Gemini, you will have to discern who that's for. I generally pick up an energy along with yours when I go into the energies, and if you have more than one partner, you'll have to figure out who that's for, or check their chart readings, or see who this reading best suits. This side is you, this side is your partner. Sometimes there's blurred lines, so sometimes you'll be more like here and your partner will be here. It's just because you are close, and that's the energies that kind of commingle. Doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen, so just be aware of that. Don't think, well, that sounds more like me, because that probably is. So you fit yourself in where it's needed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, Gemini. We start out with the energy card for the reading, and it's called Leg Up. And this is, not being afraid to ask for help, not being afraid to help when needed. And I see this as not only like a family unit, but I see this as you and your partner. I always say relationships at least 50-50. It should be split. Sometimes it's 60-40, sometimes it's 70-30, sometimes it's 80-20, sometimes it's 90-10, sometimes it's 99-1, right? So, but in the when it flip-flops and it's their turn or your turn, it's 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, it goes the same. It's fair. And this is not being afraid to ask for help or ask for some kind of guidance or support, I feel. Both ways. I think that you all are very good at acknowledging each other when you need it and speaking up, and not just assuming that the other one knows what you're thinking or knows what you need. You actually communicate and ask for it, is what I feel with the Leg Up card. We have You Deserve Love. Well, if I can pick them up. Which says you are lovable, which, of course, Gemini, we know you are. And I feel like you're hitting your mark with this relationship. When you came out of a past relationship, it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You could not be in the relationship you're in now, Gemini, without going through the relationship that you went through in the past. It was a learning experience. I just feel it was knowing what not to do. Now you know what not to do, But when you came out of that relationship, you upped your vibrational level and you aimed your arrow true. You wanted a love. You wanted a true love. You wanted somebody to see you somebody to see you for who you really are, to love you for being you, not because you have money, or not because you drive a nice car, not because you're in the country club or whatever, to see you for you and love you for you. And I feel that two things with the influence card. Somebody could have introduced you to your current partner, or you could have, I just feel like maybe you knew something about your partner. Maybe you heard something or felt something, or somebody told you something about your past partner that made the breakup happen or made it happen. There's some type of influence. But I also feel with this card, I have to say, because I feel that your partner, as you to your partner, influence each other in a good way. When you're down, they lift you up. When you're down, you lift them up. Praises, words of wisdom. Look at how far you've come. Look at what you've done. Not bogus stuff. Not like just saying things just to make you feel better, but honest to goodness, this is, look at you now, look at this, look at that, and really, being a good influence for you and to you as you are to them. Again, it works both ways. There's definitely a back and forth with you all. All right. And then we have, over here, we have playfulness. And I just see this as going out and having fun, being out in nature, maybe doing things that you've never done before, going to places you've never gone before, but having fun all the while, having fun while you're at it. There's a transformational energy here with being out in nature, being grounded, being together, experiencing things that you wouldn't normally experience on your own, I don't think, or to that level. I think you'd have experiences on your own, definitely. I'm not saying that you wouldn't, but I just think that being with your partner brings a whole level of wonderment and seeing things differently, and maybe seeing things for the first time like you wouldn't have seen before. And I think fun. I think you all have fun. I think there's a lot of laughter in this relationship in a good way. All right, your side over here, you have the King of Wands, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. The King of Wands, to me, talks about taking charge of your life, and not saying that, you're the boss, you're the leader, but it's acknowledging that, acknowledging that you have leadership qualities, acknowledging that you can survive and thrive and grow, and that your partner, I think, has brought a lot of this out in you. I think your partner has helped you discover a lot about yourself, I guess is the right wording that I'm trying to come up with here. There's a lot of growth here, and there's a lot of owning, owning yourself, owning your feelings, owning your emotions, knowing your knowingness. And it's a very prestigious feeling, I think, or a what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like like an adulting, like an adult level, not only being taken seriously, but being seen and loved for who you are, again, not what you can bring to the table, but who you are. And that has made you live your most authentic life, I feel. And you have the Fool, so this is new adventures, new beginnings, ready to take that leap, ready to start fresh. I feel like you're ready to start fresh every day here. There's some new adventure all the time, and there's something new going on, and something you can learn always. Six of Wands is a victory card. I feel, Gemini, that you feel like you've hit the jackpot, that you're very comfortable and happy where you're at. You just feel like this is a victorious relationship, and that not only, it's not like you're giving yourself all the kudos for that, but you are sharing it equally with your partner. And you feel that you both bring a lot to the table, and not just you, right? That you both bring a lot to the table. The clarifying card I pulled was the World card for you. And this is a beautiful card of an ending of a cycle. And it could be an ending of a past relationship. Like if you were in a past relationship and divorce papers came in, or you're in a past relationship and you finally got your last box of stuff back from them, or something like that. It can also be where you feel like the burden of the world has been lifted off of you. In the past, you feel like whatever you have going on, it can be shared now. Where in a past relationship, I don't think it was. I think it was, blamed on you, that you have to carry this burden. But I feel that the World is a card of an ending, a card of coming full circle, a card of starting in a different direction, or kind of like if you went to school to be a nurse, and then you're a nurse, and now you're graduated, and then you're going to go into, a nursing hospital or whatever, to be a nurse. So the World card could be where, maybe you and your partner have dated, and maybe now you're taking something to the next level. Maybe now you're going to make something permanent. Maybe now you're going to make something come full circle. Maybe, in the respect of maybe moving in together, maybe buying a house together, maybe, maybe coming out and making something committed. Maybe you all weren't committed until now or something like that. But it's that feeling of completion from one step to the next. Also, like, it can be a travel card, obviously, or evidently with the World, it can be a travel card where you're planning a vacation. It could be a worldly vacation. It could be several stops, or maybe you're planning little trips here and there to get in what you want to see. But it's a beautiful card of completion, but also a new beginning or a new start, or a new jumping off point, I guess I should say. Now, your partner has the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot and the Strength card, which is very interesting. And then they end up with the Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles is planting seeds for the future, knowing what you want, putting something, getting something set in motion, being creative about a project, or seeing what direction you want it to go in. And it's funny because the Chariot card is the direction card. So it could be, Chariot card's a card of Cancer. It could be where your partner's putting in the work. Maybe your partner's putting in planting seeds for what you all want to do. Maybe buy a house, have a kid, not have a kid, get a new job, get a car, get a, travel. I mean, whatever these pentacles are to you. Maybe you all are starting to save the money to make that dream a reality. Maybe it's like a cruise, or it's, something you all wanted to do. But you're setting motion in it. Your partner's setting motion. Maybe your partner's working overtime to put that money aside for a move that you all want to do. You have the Chariot here. It can be a physical move, or it can be just movement from a stuck situation. Like if they were putting in for a new job position, and it opened up, there would be movement. And your partner has a Strength card also, and it's a card of Leo, and it talks about the strength. I feel like the strength your partner had to pick themselves up and dust themselves off and move forward. The tenacity. And I think that could have really attracted you to them, that they don't lay down and give up, that they keep on fighting, that they keep on going. And they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, kind of that pretext of, moving forward and having that inner and outer strength, and that wisdom that you gain with knowledge when you do things, even if you think it's a failure. To me, it's always a learning experience. If you learn something from anything in life, it's never wrong. It's never not meant to be. It's never a failure. It's never, a waste of time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And your partner, I feel that your partner feels stronger because of you. I feel your partner feels that they're invincible because you're in their life, that they have a back, that you have their back, that they have a back. I hope they have a back. That you have their back, they have your back. You have this like bookends, I see. You're all like bookends. And that you have this, strength and resilience that they might not have had if they had not met you. It's like, they draw strength from you, and I think you from them. But I just feel like you're very proud of each other, proud of your accomplishments, proud of what the future is going to hold, proud of what you all created together is what I feel. And your partner has a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, which is your energy. So this is also talking about truthfulness, honesty, being blunt and to the point, not letting things fester. If there's an issue, I think your partner is going to be the first one that goes, we need to talk. Or, we need to have some time, make some time, have some downtime, whatever, but we need to get together, we need to talk. Your partner could be the one that regularly sets up like a date night or a date time that you all can be together alone, or, you know, if you don't have kids or anything like that, that where you all can just be free to talk or check in with each other on a different level to make sure that the lines of communication are open. I think your partner's, I'm not going to say the first to take action, but probably the first to take action if there's a problem. They're, again, I just feel like they're not going to let it sit there and fester. They're going to call it out. They're going to say we need to talk or get clarity on it. Get clarity on something. Ten of Pentacles is subconscious energy for you, Gemini. And this is a card of legacy. It's doing what you do to leave something behind, to show, you know, to kind of make your mark in the world, to show you were here. It's like the money you're making and the investments you're doing and everything you're growing and putting out in the world, you're doing it for your kids, your kids' kids, future generations, family. You want it to go on. You want the legacy to grow. There's not a selfishness here. There's not a, I'm doing all this for me. There's not a, I'm reaping all the rewards. It's like you'd rather do what you do and give it away to your partner than keep it all. If that's what your partner needed, you would work your whole paycheck and give it to them if they needed it, and vice versa. And it wouldn't be any, you know, well, you owe me. And it's like if they need it. But that's the point, is that you're doing what you do because you want to leave a mark on down the road for future generations of your family to be, maybe not have to work so hard, living easier, have something of yours to show for, so to speak. You and your partner both working hard to build, you know, to have a house, or to have to start a legacy, to have something that, you know, it can be passed down from generation to generation, is what I feel. All right, let's pull one more card for you. For Gemini. For committed love reading. Good reading, though. Ooh, we have the hot moon extremes. Needless to say, I just feel there's a lot of passion between you two. So I don't think there's any trouble in that department. The moon, since it's a full moon there, we do have a full moon in Virgo on March 7th, and a new moon, in Aries on the 21st. So there could be some significance to those for you. But you know, it could be very hot where you all are too. Let's see what this says. Okay. This says, learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. The hot moon challenges us to build our resilience and reserves of wisdom and calm for those times when things are at their extreme. It reminds us that developing grace under pressure is worth its weight in gold, and that even these extremes in time will pass. So, and again, I feel that you all draw from each other, you know, where your partner might fly off the handle or you might fly off the handle. You balance each other out, and you can like diffuse each other if needed. You can calm each other down if needed. But I see this card honestly really as just the passion and the desire, and, you know, the love between the two of you. So that's how I see it. Whew, okay, Gemini, good reading. Let me know how this resonates. On this Ten of Pentacles, you can see the roots coming down, and that's the roots you're planting for your family. All right, guys, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Know I put out readings mid-month for health, career, finance, and love. If you're interested, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you know any other Geminis it sounds like, please feel free to share if they need to hear this message. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not getting up. I was seeing if I had any more feelings here, but I'm not getting any. I think I've covered everything. So you all take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be blessed. Gemini, until April. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.